Oh, that's it. Oh. New stuff today.
Yay!
Yay! I like the song. It's a little mixed, right? Okay. I've totally mastered this too, by the way, the fading down. Remember, I used to have such a hard time doing that. Welcome to the mix.
Yay!
I am Caleb Graham. We are live. Yes. Oh, I forgot. You got to mute the computer. I do that every time. Little delay there. Anyway, so welcome to the mix. It is Sunday, September 13th, 2015. And I have co-hosts.
Yay!
I'm going to introduce them in just a second. I forgot to tell you that we were going to do this, but I wanted to take 1 second. 2 days ago, Friday, was the 14th anniversary of September 11th here in the U.S. And so I just want to take a second and send out our thoughts to all those people who lost loved ones. If you've never been to the 9/11 memorial in New York, you should go if you go visit Manhattan. I went back in July when I went to for my birthday, and it was really, really neat.
Yeah, I went there before too.
You've been?
Yeah.
It's very heavy because you
definitely.
go. The museum is like underneath where the towers were, and they have lots of stuff from the buildings, and they have like the outlines of the buildings are still there, and like all that kind of stuff. You like walk down where the building was. It's heavy. They have like memorials for all the people that died that day, but anyway, we just wanted to do that really quickly. And these are my two new co-hosts.
Yay.
This is Rachel Albee and Kristina Bracken. Now, Rachel has been here before. You've seen her a long time ago when we used to do Mix It Up.
Yep.
But now she's here again. She's back in the country for a year. We're going to get to you in a second. But we're going to go to Kristina first because we've never seen her. And I actually just met her today for the first time.
Yeah.
So she's here because of Rachel.
We're roommates.
You guys are roommates. Oh, yeah, you're roommates. I didn't know that either. See, I'm learning new stuff. This is great. But Rachel told me that you were like an entertainment host on a cruise line, right?
Yeah, I was part of the crew staff team for over 3 years. So sailing around the Bahamas and sailing around the Caribbean. So super fun. Definitely recommend. Basically, lots of work though. So if you are thinking about working on a cruise ship one day, we did work a lot, 70 plus hours a week, but totally worth it.
Yeah. So she was qualified because she knows how to talk. So
yeah, you have to be super outgoing.
You had to dance too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
I dressed as a pirate sometimes and danced.
Oh, cool. See, I've thought about doing that before. I've thought about doing like a cruise contract before, and something like that. When I went on a Carnival cruise once, and they had like the social hosts.
Yeah.
And they literally did everything.
Yeah.
They were there all the time. And they like hosted all the shows and the games and stuff. That's fun.
Like what I
did.
That's exactly what I did.
Cool. So here's a question for you. Everybody can kind of get to know you. What's like one of your life goals? Like dream job, or like what are you hoping to do? Because you're here for a year representing Canada, right?
I am. I would ideally like to stay here forever. Orlando is in my heart. I've been visiting here like every year since I was little. So ideally I would like to call this place home one day.
Nice.
But life goals. Go back to school. I would like to study event planning. That's definitely one of my passions, is to host any kind of party. So that would be really fun. Get to have fun and learn something at the same time.
She was telling me before we came on live that one of the schools she wanted to go to was here in Orlando, and they charge $32,000 because she's from Canada. So lower your prices.
Please do.
Valencia. Okay, so we're doing something new. We have 38 seconds left before we move on to the next thing. I'm starting this new thing today since we have people here, so we don't go on forever. We have a timer. For each topic, we're going to be at 5 minutes. So that was the open and welcome. So that's almost done. We're going to move on to you, Rachel.
Yeah.
So Rachel's been here before, and you're here doing a representation of Canada as well. Which, by the way, both of these girls are from Canada. So welcome to the United States.
Happy to be here.
They've been here a while. They've been here before, so it's not like you're brand new to this country.
Right.
We're gonna get into some of that in a minute, though.
Yeah.
See, there's the timer. Okay, so now we're gonna start again. Okay, so what have you been up to since the last time you were here?
So I graduated from Teachers College in Canada.
From Teachers College?
Yeah, so I got my Bachelor of Education. So I'm officially a teacher. And then in the summer, I worked on a cruise ship as well, but I was doing youth activities. So I was like working with the kids, and I went all over Alaska. So it was super fun.
Did you two meet on the cruise?
No, we met online actually.
We met online.
Yeah, we like online dating.
You know.
Online friends.
We're like, yeah, this is a good fit. Let's be roommates.
Let's be roommates.
Yeah.
Cool. So you met before coming for this program?
Yeah, we like picked each other.
Nice.
She picked me.
Yeah, I chose her.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. I choose you.
Yeah.
Do you watch Pokemon? Do you know Pokemon?
Yeah, I got a
No
question.
Pokemon.
Think of I choose you, Pikachu. Well, cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, and wait, no, there was one other thing I wanted to ask about. You told me that you did a competition. What was the
Okay, yes,
competition?
I did Miss Universe Canada. So I did pretty well. I didn't win it, but the winner goes to Miss Universe representing Canada. So I placed like very well for my age and like never having done it before. So I definitely want to
Where
do
did
it
you
again.
place?
Second one.
Second one.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I definitely want to do that again next year, or the year after. Hopefully win and go to Miss Universe.
Yay!
Yeah.
So yeah, welcome Rachel and
Thanks.
Kristina. This is where if we had an audience, everybody would be roaring and cheering like, really loud.
Totally. One day it'll
because
happen.
they were so excited to have you here.
As somebody walked by.
As
with a
somebody
bulletin
walked
board.
by.
Applaud now.
Yes, applaud. Yeah, that's how it is. That's
Yeah.
how it is. They say they're standing there going,
Yeah, let's hear it.
Whenever I do edited shows, I put applause tracks and like laugh tracks in them. So
Yes, yes.
if that was this,
Love
then
it.
maybe. Who knows? Maybe one day there'll be a studio audience.
That's the dream.
The dream, yeah. Well, like I said, we're happy to have them here. We talked about once, since we have a couple minutes, last week, 2 weeks ago, I talked about the Video Music Awards and Miley Cyrus. And Kristina was telling me right before we started that she listened to the new album. I haven't listened to it because, as I told you before, I know. But
Just know.
besides that song that she did on the VMAs, but you said it was...
I couldn't make it through the whole album.
How many songs?
I'm
How
not
far
gonna
did you
lie.
get in? How many songs?
I would say like 3 to 5 songs.
Yeah.
And,
I wasn't a
I
fan either.
didn't like it at all.
I mean, I appreciate that she like gave it as a free album, like, or to listen. You can actually download it, could you?
On the website. I don't think you can download it, but listen to it on the website.
Because it was on like it was posted. She posted it through SoundCloud or something.
Yeah.
But I appreciate that. I mean, I wish that more people would do stuff like that. Artists would put their music out there for free, at least at the beginning, before it like completely drops. So everybody can listen to it and then decide if they really want to buy it. I think that's smart. But yeah, I agree. I don't really.
Yeah.
It didn't even sound like it was really recorded like in a studio. It
Really?
was kind of like recorded in her basement or something.
Which it might have been.
It
Yeah.
probably was.
Mhm.
Knowing Miley, she probably recorded it in her trash can. Which, if you've never had these too, we'll do a little plug for these little crisp things. They're like,
They're really good. I don't know.
what are
Best snack ever.
They're
They're
right.
lentils.
Lentil snaps.
lentils,
Lentil crisp.
lentils crisp. These are actually tomato and basil ones. They're really good,
They're so good and they're healthy for you.
and they're on like a,
Unless you eat the whole bag.
Which we normally do.
yeah, basically. I think one serving is like 20 of them, but you get them only $1.50 at Walmart. So there you go.
That's really
And they're a
good.
good snack. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Moving on. We're gonna do a little bit of hot topics. Charee Stanley is a American I think she's American flight attendant who worked for ExpressJet, and this has been a big story in the news lately. She was suspended from her job. Basically what happened was she was a convert. She decided to convert over to the Islamic religion, and she originally knew that my network experience is great, so we're probably going to be delayed there.
Okay.
It's okay. Live TV.
It's live over stupid Wi-Fi. Thanks, Brian. Anyway, when she first converted, she knew that she wasn't supposed to consume alcohol as part of her religion, but she didn't know she wasn't supposed to serve it. So when she first took the job, she was doing that. She was serving to the passengers. And when she found out she wasn't supposed to, she like called the airline. She made arrangements to not do that. And by law, they were supposed to make an accommodation for her, apparently. And they did, but then someone filed a complaint because she wouldn't do it. So she got suspended for 12 months.
It's a long time.
12 months, pending basically, basically after those 12 months, she's going to get fired. She's not getting any pay or benefits or anything from that. And so now she's got an attorney. She's trying to fight this to kind of figure out. And she doesn't know why she got fired. They didn't really tell her. They didn't actually tell her why they suspended her.
How did she find out? She guessed?
I think she got notified that she had been suspended. That I actually don't know. That's a good question.
Okay.
We should find that out. This is when we need somebody in our ear backstage researching while we're talking and telling us what we're supposed to know.
One day we'll get there.
But you guys have been like, I know in most large companies like airlines and stuff like that, they do make accommodations for people if they need to. The biggest issue with this one though is a lot of people, I don't know how familiar you are with this either, but there was a woman in Kentucky, state of Kentucky, the county clerk who refused to issue gay marriage licenses because she said it was against her religion. People are comparing the two, but that's not, they can't really be. Yeah, it's very different because Kim Davis is a public official. Like she's required by law to do it. If she didn't want to, she should have resigned. That's the issue with that one. This one's different because she's not, it's not like a public service job. It's something that actually is supposed to happen. So I just wanted to know if you girls have any opinions about that.
I personally think, I mean, it's part of her job description. On an airline, you have this like small little hallway to walk up and down, and like people drink alcohol to fly. So people are nervous. Some people need it. I don't agree that she should be working as a flight attendant and not being able to fulfill one of the requirements.
I kind of agree with Kristina. Yeah, I feel like that's like a lot of work for the other person to do all of the alcohol. Just
Dude,
like
that many people order alcohol though on planes?
I think
now,
so.
Because like in my experience, I just started flying 2 years ago. I've never been on a plane before, or 3 years ago. But like, I mean, I don't ever, most of my flights though have always been fairly short. Like I don't go on really long. But I know some people that like, when they're nervous of flying, they need
Yeah, definitely.
a little something
Yeah,
to get them through.
There's not even.
It is fun though. I will say the last time I flew back to Orlando, I did get a couple of
you
drinks
should do it more often.
with my cousin, and we were like, "This is great."
It's
Best flight ever.
Way better. Yeah, I just feel like there's like a lot of jobs she can do that don't require serving alcohol.
She can work at the airport, checking in people to get on the plane, and like she'll never have to touch alcohol at all, and she'll still get all those benefits. She'll still be able to get discounted airfare.
And different jobs have different requirements, right? Like when you apply for a job, you like look at what they need, and sometimes you don't have what they need, like a bachelor of arts or something. Like I feel like it's just the same kind of thing.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I think that, I mean, if you go into that, there's so many jobs out there now where it's almost like people who have strong religious beliefs wouldn't be able to work at all, because there's so many things that if they, I don't know, it's supposed. I could more inform myself about the law that she was talking about, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll keep talking about that because I kind of have a mixed feeling about it. I sort of agree that she should have maybe switched jobs when she converted. But then again, I also feel like if she loved the job that much, and if by law the airline is supposed to make that accommodation, then they should have. So,
I see both sides too.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens though, because they have full intentions of taking it to federal court here in the U.S. So we'll see what happens. My ding ding went off, so we're gonna move on. I probably shouldn't say ding ding. But we're gonna move on. So the other night, Rachel and I went to dinner or drinks at Raglan Road at downtown Disney. Yeah,
super fun.
And we got into this conversation about Canadians versus Americans, and it's more of like the accent and like the way you pronounce words.
Fun of when I talk.
Well, I don't make fun, but some people do. The biggest one. Okay, so you guys. Well, I actually haven't heard you say it yet, but you actually do
All
say
the
a
time. Yeah.
all the time. But first of all, I want to talk about some of the stereotypes. So because I personally don't know many. What are like some stereotypes that Americans have about Canadians? Besides the talking part of the accent.
Right.
That we live in igloos.
Yeah, that it's like
Really?
super cold all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it
Which
is
is
cold a
not.
lot of times,
It's
right?
cold like 3 months. Like we have like different seasons. So it'll be like fall 3 months, then winter where it is cold, but then we have summer and
Yeah.
it's warm.
But winters are pretty deadly.
Right.
Yeah. And that we're just like super polite. Like a lot of us are polite, but a lot of us are not.
There's some rude Canadians out
Yeah,
there.
like-
So people think that you
Everyone
guys
is
are
so
really
nice.
nice.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
kind of like how it is here with people from the South, like me. People expect Southerners to be be a lot more open and hospitable and things like that. So
Yeah.
that's kind of similar.
Okay, and then there's this weird one. Has anyone ever asked you if you're afraid of the dark?
No.
Okay, people have said to me that Canadians are afraid of the dark.
Why would we be afraid of the
I
dark?
A
don't
lot of people
know.
are afraid of the dark.
It
I get afraid
started-
of the dark.
Not necessarily Canadians.
No, I think it started on How I Met Your Mother. Like that stereotype, they like said it, and now everyone is like, "Oh, so you're Canadian? You're afraid of the
So I
dark?"
never watched that. Were there Is that a Canadian show? Or
No,
was there
How I
something
Met
from
Your
Canada?
Mother. Yeah, someone from Canada was on it.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like American.
Okay.
It's like very popular here.
Yeah, I knew it was popular. I just
Yeah.
never watched it.
So that's a stereotype. I think that started on there.
I haven't heard that one.
Well, I didn't
Yeah.
know that one either.
Yeah.
One thing that you brought up that I also didn't know is like, and I can tell you why this is, but apparently, like, you guys know a lot more about Canadians know a lot more about Americans than
Yeah.
America knows about Canada.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Like, especially like holidays and stuff. Do you guys celebrate the holidays, or do you just know when they are because they're so big here?
We know when they are because we have a different Thanksgiving, but we know when your Thanksgiving is.
Yeah, your Thanksgiving is it around the same time, or is it? The only reason I saw it in my planner, I bought a new
Yeah.
planner. the
Oh,
other day, and
Canadian
I saw
Thanksgiving.
Canada's Thanksgiving in there.
Well, it's
Yeah.
definitely not as big as American Thanksgiving, so
Yeah.
I don't know the exact date, but it's like October,
Yeah.
end of October.
So it's coming
Yeah.
up soon.
Mhm.
Not too long.
Yeah.
Now, is there what's the like at the background of your guys' Thanksgiving? Do you
I
know?
couldn't answer that.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Horrible Canadian.
I know.
I need the earpiece.
Somebody tell me. Oh wait, I'm
Give me
getting
the
it.
history
I'm
of
getting it right
Canada.
now. Oh wait. No.
Well, the past 3 years, I've spent like Canada Day in the States. Like, so,
Which is actually like right before
yes, it's
4th of
July
July.
1st. And then everyone's like, why is it Canada Day? Like, what is it? Like, your
Why is
Independence
it
Day?
4th of
Well, it's
July?
when we became a country, July 1st, 1867. But whenever I'm in Disney, it's like, all the Americans are like, yeah, 3 days until the big day. And we're like, no, it's our day
It
today.
probably was a different year too. Canada.
1867 was ours.
1867,
So
yeah.
we're like new. We're only like 143 years old.
We're new.
We are.
Now, one question I have is what's more of like what area is more of the French Canadian part of Canada?
Quebec.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like the
That's where
French
I'm from.
province.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you know French
I
fluently?
do know French.
Okay.
I'm not the greatest at speaking French.
Mhm.
Montreal, that's where I'm from, the city of Montreal. It's a very French city, but there is like the little suburb of English.
Mhm.
So getting a job there, you do have to be able to speak French. You
Mhm.
need to be able to understand, but not necessarily be completely fluent.
Completely fluent.
I did go to French elementary school, had French in high school, like mandatory to learn it.
Mhm.
But
Because a lot of people that I meet here, I'll meet guests at work who are from like Quebec or Montreal or somewhere like that, and the kids don't speak English at all.
Yeah.
there are
They
a lot
don't-
of them.
They don't know English at
Mhm.
all, and sometimes the parents don't even speak that
Yeah.
well. So I've always been curious about that, like if it was geographical or
Yeah.
whatever. What about television?
We watch your TV shows. Like, we have
Yeah.
Degrassi, which is awesome.
Well, Degrassi is a Canadian show.
Yeah.
It's
But
not
doesn't it also
American.
air
It airs
here?
here, but it's
Yeah.
a Canadian produced show.
Mhm.
But we watch your shows.
So you
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
like the same
It's all
stuff.
the
Yeah.
same.
I actually love Degrassi, or I used to love
Yeah.
Degrassi. I haven't watched it in a really long time.
It's not the
as
same.
good.
I
It's
know,
not
I
as good.
know. Well, I went like when I first started watching like the Next Generation one with Emma and all them.
Yeah, that was the
Um,
best one.
I I watched. I went back and watched like the old one. I found them on DVD and went back and watched it, but I loved it. Before we move on though, I want to ask one more thing. So
Mhm.
I haven't heard you say these words either yet.
What
You
do you
have,
Oh,
to, you have to
no.
say it in a sentence without thinking about it.
Okay.
He always calls
So
me out on this.
say I'm about to go to the house.
I'm about to go to the house.
See, she doesn't say it like you.
You
It's
say it.
it's because she's thinking about it, I think.
No.
Is she really? I don't think so.
No.
Because she said it really quickly.
Yeah. Just say it. I want to hear.
What?
Well, you won't say it the way you normally would now.
Because
Oh, okay.
he says it
So-
has to be natural.
So sometimes it's like it sounds like you're saying a boot.
He always says that, but I don't hear it.
She says it, but, and Meg said it. Her friend said it, but yeah. Anyway, so that's like one of I love that though. And because I would sometimes when I used to watch Degrassi all the time, because when I first started watching it, I started with season 1 and it was already in like season 7, so I watched them all, like just binge watched all of them. I got the DVDs and sometimes I would say those things. And my friends were like, "What did you just say? That's not right."
Ask her to say bag.
Go ahead.
Beg.
She says bag.
Yeah. So maybe even like with English, there's like differences in there's obviously because that's in America it's that way too. You have different accents based on what area you live, so that's the same. I do think it's really funny though about how Americans don't know anything about anywhere. Like, and that's just because we're all like full of ourselves. That happens quite often. I mean, I personally like to learn about. I like to learn about other places. I try to be, but a lot of times, and it happens here too. Like people from outside of the South think that we still ride in horse and wagons on dirt roads and on slaves. Like, no, that's not obviously that hasn't been a thing for a very long time.
Okay, we ride on polar bears.
So, and you have moose everywhere.
Is it meese or is it moose?
I was just gonna ask the same thing.
Meese is no, it's
well,
not
what about
meese.
if there's multiple?
Yeah.
It's still moose.
It's not mooses.
No, it's not mooses.
Gooses, geese, and mooses.
Because I don't know. Ask whoever created the English language because I don't know. Wait a minute, I'm getting it. No, meese is not a word. Okay, no, meese.
Meese.
But my friend Jackie, her whole family is from Canada, and every time she would go home, I met her in college, and every time she would go, she would bring me a moose keychain.
So cute.
And they were always made of wood, so they always broke. So I'd be like, "Get me another one next year when you go back." Anyway, all right. So moving on. Now, Kristina has said she's never watched this, but you've watched it.
Yeah.
And everybody knows I'm a huge fan of Dancing with the Stars, and season 21 is starting tomorrow.
Yay.
21.
I can't believe they're already there.
It's not that many years though. It's like 10. It's 10 years, but they do 2 seasons a year. They do one in the spring and one in the fall. But they tried to bring some, I think, more well-known celebrities this time because ratings have been dropping a little bit. I think because a lot of the people that have been on are like, who is that?
Yeah, like YouTube stars.
Yeah, or people that were like on a reality show for like one episode.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
They're really desperate right now for celebs.
Sounds like it.
But there's some bigger name people this time. Andy Grammer's going to be on, which is no, honey, I'm good.
It's a good one. Yeah.
You knew Alexa Penavega?
Yeah, she's a
Disney Channel person. I don't actually know her. Gary Bussey rung a bell. I think he was like a musician or something.
I don't know.
Paula Deen.
Yeah.
Paula Deen.
The Butter Queen. She's going to be on. I'm excited for that. Even though she says weird stuff, I like her food. I want to go visit her restaurant.
Okay, is there one here?
It's in Georgia. Yeah, it's in Savannah, I think.
Okay.
Which is only like 5 hours from here by car. So we should take a road trip.
We should road trip.
Well, road trip.
And
That'll be a
we'll vlog
special for the show.
Yeah.
Nick Carter's going to be on.
Nick Carter?
Yeah,
Okay.
Nick Carter's going to be
That's
on. Tamar Braxton, who I think is like he's an athlete or something. At first I thought it said Tony Braxton. But
That's what I thought you said.
It's
I was
not
like,
Tony
okay.
Braxton.
Like Unbreak My Heart.
Do you
her.
recognize any of these other people?
Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan. Oh yeah, wait, it was Shaka Khan. So what song did Shaka Khan sing, Rachel?
I'm Every Woman.
No, this is another time we need somebody in my ear.
No, I googled it.
Did she sing
Whitney
it?
Houston released it in like 2000, like way later.
And when did Shaka Khan do it?
Like 1978 or something.
Okay, because we got into this big talk about this.
We did.
We weren't.
Yeah, hopefully.
Maybe which is she still sing? How old is she? She's really old now.
I feel like she's probably really old.
She's up there. She'll be fun to watch. Well, is there anything else that you two would love to talk about today?
Well, Dancing with the Stars, I danced with a lot of like the dancers on that show, and they were always like stressed to like see because there's so many that of them. They're
Mhm.
like in a pool and they get picked and they have like no idea who's gonna be picked. So
for that
so
season.
they get like stressed who's gonna like be
Mhm.
chosen
Oh,
because they
so it's
all want to
probably
get
like
on
really
it.
competitive.
Yeah.
But they still have the others on, like
Yeah.
they do like the
to
dance
do the
troupe
dance.
or something.
Yeah, but still they get like.
But they want to
be
be with
on
a
it.
celebrity.
Yeah. And they
I
want a
didn't know
good
that.
celeb. Yeah.
Mhm.
Because if it's just like someone random who the audience doesn't know, they're going to be out, right? Because
Right.
people vote for also who's most popular,
Mhm.
not just like who's the best dancer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So if they get like an unknown,
That's it.
Last season was, I thought last season was pretty good.
yeah, Mark Ballas,
Did was he with?
the girl from Hunger Games, like
Oh, yeah.
the sister.
Yeah, Prim.
Yeah.
And then the girl that won was Cher's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Not Cher. Demi
Who's the-
Moore.
Demi.
Demi Moore.
Rumor Willis.
Rumor Willis. She
Okay.
was the one who won this last time, and she was really good.
Sometimes they have like dancers on there who are like actual dancers, like Nicole Scherzinger one, and she's like professional dancer.
But she didn't have like professional training.
Ballroom
though.
dancing.
Yeah, it's you can't have
Yeah.
had any ballroom like
Right.
training. I think is what it is.
She's still like super.
But
good.
she has dance in her blood
Yeah.
from doing Pussycat Dolls.
Yeah.
So.
And like Jennifer Grey from Dirty Dancing won.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't
I
Betsy
loved
Johnson
her.
on?
Me too.
Who?
Betsy Johnson? Wasn't
Yeah.
she on
Yeah.
one season? Did
Mhm.
she make it far?
I don't
think
remember. There's been a lot of them that I haven't watched.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amber Riley was my favorite season
Oh,
because she won and I loved Glee. So,
me too.
but yeah, so hopefully you will watch. We're gonna try to watch some of them.
Mhm.
I have the DVR set so that we can watch it and we can talk about it
Yeah.
on here. Rachel and Kristina will not be here for every show, but we're gonna try our best to have them since they're here for a whole year.
Mhm.
Have them here as often as we can so that I have somebody to talk to.
Yeah,
I don't have to just talk to the computer by myself. Before we go, we're gonna share all of our social media. So whatever you have that's public, go ahead.
I do have an Instagram. It's Kristina B, but Kristina is spelled with a K.
Okay.
So it's Kristina B.
So Kristina.
Oh, you're so smart.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And Rachel?
I have Instagram and Twitter, and they're both just Rachel Albee, my full name. So my
That's
last name's ALBI.
Okay. And I have the whole list here. Twitter, Instagram, and Periscope at Caleb Graham, as you know. Go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/Caleb Graham Official. Click the like button. Go to the website, GIOTVonline.com. Read the blogs, watch the videos, and see the pictures. And here on YouTube, youtube.com/GIOTV Online. And that's GIOTV Online. Did you girls have fun?
So much fun.
Isn't
Thanks
it
for
fun?
having us.
Thank you for coming. Thank you. And we will hopefully see them again soon.
Definitely will.
Yes.
Have some fun. It's actually evening now. So have some fun this evening and add something new to the mix. And we will see you soon. Bye. Thanks for watching. Tweet us.
Yeah.
#the mix. And stop.